No, take a breath.
You look so rested, dear.
Oh, I slept like a dead one. First time in months. Imagine sleeping till 10 on a Tuesday morning. Boys left nice and early, eh?
They were out of here by 8 o'clock.
Good work.
It was so thrilling to see them living together. I can't get over the shaving lotion in this house. Biff was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed to be hopeful. He couldn't wait to get down to see Oliver.
He's heading for a change, no question. There simply are certain men that take longer to get solidified. How did he dress?
His blue suit. He is so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that suit.
No question, no question. Gee, on the way home tonight, I'd like to buy some seeds.
That would be wonderful, but not enough sun gets back there. Nothing will grow anymore.
You wait, kid. Before it's all over, we'll get a little place out in the country and I'll raise some vegetables and a couple of chickens.
You will do it yet, dear.
And then they'll get married and come for the weekend. I'll build a little guest house because I have so many fine tools. All I need is a little lumber and some peace of mind.
I see the lightning.
I'll actually build 2 guest houses so they both come. Did he decide how much he's going to ask Oliver for?
He didn't mention, but I imagine 10 or 15,000. Are you going to talk to Howard today?
Yeah, I'll put it to him straight and simple. He'll just have to take me off the road.
And Billy, don't forget to ask for a little advance, because we have got the insurance premium. It's the grace period now.
That's
108.68. Because we're a little short again.
Why are we short again?
Well, you got the motor job on the car.
That goddamn Studebaker.
And you got one more payment on the refrigerator.
But it just broke again.
Well, it's old, dear.
I told you we should have bought a well-advertised machine. Charlie bought a General Electric and it's 20 years old and it's still good, that son of a bitch.
But Billy...
Whoever heard of a Hastings refrigerator? Once in my lifetime, I'd like to buy something that's outright before it's broken. I'm in a race with the junkyard. I just finished paying for the car and it's on its last legs. And that refrigerator, it consumes belts like a goddamn maniac. You know what? I think they time those things so that when you finish paying for them, they're all used up.
All told, dear, about $200 would carry us, but that includes the last mortgage payment. After this payment, Willie, the house belongs to us.
It's 25 years.
Biff was 9 years old when we bought it.
Well, to whether a 25-year mortgage is...
It's an accomplishment.
Well, all the cement, all the reconstruction I put into this house, there ain't a crack to be found in it anymore.
Well, it served its purpose.
What purpose? Some stranger will come along, take this house, move in, and that's that. If only Biff would move in and raise a family. Goodbye, I'm late.
Oh, I forgot. You were supposed to meet them for dinner.
Me?
Yes, at Frank's Chop House near 6th Avenue.
Is that so? How about you, though?
No, just the 3 of you. They're gonna blow you to a big meal.
Don't say. Who thought of that?
Biff came to me this morning, Billy, and he said, tell Dad, we want to blow him to a big meal. Be there 6 o'clock. You and your 2 boys are going to have dinner together.
Gee whiz. That's really something. I'm gonna knock Howard for a loop, kid. I'll get an advance, and I'll come home with a New York job.
Oh.
And I'll never have to work a day in the rest of my life. God damn it, now I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's the spirit, Billy.
I can feel it changing.
Yes, it's changing.
Beyond the question. Goodbye, I'm late. I'm going for it this time. Howard will appreciate the effort I put into this firm and will surely put me off the road. Because what else could possibly happen? I was the one to name him after all. I'm sure he's grateful for everything I've done for him and his company.
What will you do next, after the promotion?
Then we'll get a little place out of town and I'll build my own living space. And nobody can get in my way. I'm the man of this house and nobody has a say over mine, not even Linda. She's the woman and she should know when to talk. But she must never defy his man. She must never forget. I can say and do anything I want. as the male figure of this family. I, the ever-powerful Willie Loman, will get Howard to do what I wanted for more than decades now. This is my calling. I feel it.
You've never been this confident before.
I feel the air of change upon me. It's been decades, and I'm at my prime time. I think I'm doing it this time.
And your boys love you, don't they?
Oh, Frank's Chop House. What a wonderful place for celebration. Both for me and Biff, because he's getting that money. Oh, my boy, he's all grown up now, isn't he? Oh, I gotta hurry now. Howard leaves in an hour.
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute?
Well, what happened, Willie? What are you doing here?
Well,
You didn't crack again, did you?
oh, no.
Jeez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble then?
Well, tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel? What will you do?
Remember Christmas time when you had the party here? You told me that you would look for a spot for me in here.
With us?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, I remember. Willie, I couldn't think of anything for you.
I tell you why, Howard, the kids are all grown up, you know. I don't need much money anymore. If I could take home, say, $65 a week, I could swing it.
Yeah, Willie, but see, I couldn't.
I tell you why, Howard, speaking frankly and between the two of us, you know, I'm just a little tired.
Oh, I could understand that, Willie, but you're a roadman, Willie, and we do a road business over here. We have only got a half dozen salesmen on the floor here.
God knows, Howard, I never asked a favor of any man, but I was with the firm when your father used to carry you in here with his arms.
I know that, Willie, but...
Your father came to me the day that you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard, may he rest in peace.
I appreciate that, Willie, but... See, I don't have any spot here for you. If I had a spot, I will just slam you right in, but I just don't have a single solitary spot for you.
Howard, all I need to set my table is $50 a week.
But where am I going to put you, kid?
Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell merchandise or not, isn't it?
No, but it is a business, kid, and everybody's gotta pull his own leg.
Just let me tell you a story, Howard.
But you gotta admit it, business is business, Willie.
Business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute. You don't understand this. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road, and there was a question in my mind those days. I had a yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out just for the ride, you might say.
Don't say.
Oh yeah, my father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We've got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'd go out with my older brother and try to locate him and maybe settle in the north with the old man. And I was almost decided to go when I met a salesman in the Parker house. His name was Dave Singleman, and he was 84 years old and he drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget, and pick up his phone and call the buyers, and without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career a man could want. Because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go at the age of 84 into 20 or 30 different cities and pick up a phone, and he remembered and loved and helped by so many people. And do you know when he died? And by the way, he died the death of a salesman in his green velvet slippers in the smoker of the New York, New Haven and Hartford going into Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. Howard, there was respect and comradeship and gratitude in it. Today it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. You see what I mean? They don't know me anymore.
That's just a thing, Willie.
If I had $40 a week, that's all I need, Howard. $40.
I can't take the blood from the stone, Willie.
Howard, the year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me
I got
and...
to see some people, Willie.
I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me you got people to see. I put 34 years in this firm and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't just eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Now, pay attention. Your father came to me. In 1928, I averaged $170 a week in commissions in 1928.
You never averaged, Willie.
I averaged $170 a week in commissions in 1928. And your father came to me, or rather, I was in the office here. It was right over this desk. And he put his hand over my shoulder and he...
You will have to excuse me, Willie. I gotta see some people. Pull yourself together, kid, and I will be back in a little while.
Pull myself together? What the hell did I say to him? My God, I was yelling at him. How could I?
The capital of Alabama is
Howard,
Montgomery.
what
The
happened?
capital of
Shut it
Arizona is
Shut it
Phoenix.
off.
The capital of...
Willie, look.
I gotta get myself some coffee.
Willie, look.
I'll get some coffee.
Willie, look. Willie, look.
I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
Willie, you can't go to Boston for us.
Why can't I go to Boston?
Because I don't want you to represent us anymore. I was meaning to tell this for a long time now.
Howard, are you firing me?
You need a good long rest, Willie.
But I gotta...
Where are your sons,
Money.
Willie? Why don't your sons give you a hand?
They're working on a very big deal.
This is no time for false pride, Willie. You go to your sons and you tell them that you are tired. You will get two great boys, aren't you?
Oh, no question, no question.
Then
But
that's
in the
that.
meantime... Alright, I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No, Willie, no, you can't.
I can't throw myself on my sons. I'm not a cripple.
Look, kid, I'm busy this morning.
Howard, you've got to let me go to Boston.
I've got a line of people to see this morning. Sit down, take 5 minutes and pull yourself together, Willie. I need the office. Oh yeah, by the way, when you are available this week, drop off the samples, Willie, and you will feel better. Come back and we will talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There are people outside.
He called me a kid. How could this be? I never got much appreciation anyway. 34 years I put into this firm and nothing comes out of it. Drive, sell, drive back, sleep, repeat. I guess I never was well liked after all.
You have an air of defeat on you.
Well, don't just shove the fact on my face. I was depressed already and this hit me like rocks.
What if Biff can't get the meeting with Oliver? What will you do then?
Well, that would be the end of my days and his then. I never had much hope in him. He never got solidified anyway. But that meeting with Oliver, that's all that keeps me alive right now.
That you choke, that you choke.